for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
Checking back in on the weather. What a way to wrap up the work week. I feel like we've seen so much today, Alana.
Yeah.
I love some excitement on a Friday. Here we are, Friday night, and we're talking about those active skies. They are still out there. Look at this soaker that came through Saratoga Springs. Big thanks to Kayla. Raining sideways with pea-sized hail. We saw some marble-sized hail coming out of this storm in Saratoga Springs as well. Severe thunderstorm tracked through the northern Wasatch Front. This is what it looked like in Bountiful. The rain coming down, the winds kicking up, and the winds actually producing some blowing dust as you look across the valley. That storm came through quickly and really intensified because it was over the lake. Speaking of storms tonight, that flash flood warning, hold on for Washington County. This is near Kolob Canyon. This is on the line of Washington and Iron County. Zion National Park impacted. The Taylor Creek area seeing a significant rise after more than half an inch of rain has fallen, and more still coming as you look at the radar there with those active conditions. Quiet along the Wasatch Front. Little bit of echo of moisture there in the West Desert, quieting towards the basin, but then down south we get that nice view where you can see from Canaryville to Tokerville that rain that has moved in and impacting higher elevations, and then kind of climbs through south central Utah towards the I-70 corridor. Antimony, Panguitch, seeing some lightning out there tonight. Richfield over I-70, Salina, those areas getting that wet weather. These storms are tracking from west to east, so we're not totally finished. We will see drier conditions holding on for the overnight. Time-lapse video coming out of southern Utah, Black Desert, showing off that sunset, and you see the cloud cover there. It was a nice day down south, but it was one of the areas that saw a few storms in the surrounding areas of Washington County, and such a nice sunset from Dawn. Dawn, thank you. I love the pop of color. I love the clouds, and I love a good storm. Do you know why? Because it helped clean out the air. Did you notice that? Tonight, we have moderate air in Cache Valley, Weber and Box Elder County, and Utah County, but clean air in Davis, Salt Lake, and Tooele County. No, that elevated particulate matter we've swept away with the help of those storms. Now, we still have hazy conditions on deck, and the chance for unhealthy air is there as we head into our Saturday in Davis and Salt Lake County. It's unhealthy for sensitive groups with moderate air throughout the rest of northern Utah. Ozone levels playing into that. Now down south, clean air is expected in Iron and Washington County. It's been a while since we've been able to say that we're breathing a little easier, and tonight we are in our major counties. Another good one from Magna. Shutterbugs were out there tonight. I love a stormy Friday. That ends with that sunset. Thanks, Scott. Temperatures today topped out at 97 in Salt Lake. 94 is the average. We saw 90s along the Wasatch Front. Mid-90s in Moab. 102 for that high in St. George. That's a degree above average for the overnight, dropping into the low to mid-70s. We'll wrap the newscast with partly cloudy skies and hold on to mostly clear conditions with low 70s in places like Salt Lake County, Tooele County, and then we're off to the races tomorrow. Sunshine to start with those upper 70s, but don't be fooled. The threat of storms sticks around. That general thunderstorm threat for the entire Beehive State is there. Storm Prediction Center puts that out. And as we look at our excessive rainfall threat, we see that that monsoon moisture actually surges a little further north. It does include a portion of the Wasatch Front, eastern Utah. This is where, as storms develop, we have the potential of seeing some heavy downpours. We saw that in central Utah, southern Utah, and eastern Utah today, and the chance for that for our Saturday. You can see where that holds steady. Futurecast timing on those storms, we clear and quiet over in the Four Corners area in Grand County. And as we put this into motion, you're going to watch as those storms really pop up as we head into the afternoon. Now, the model likes central, southern, and eastern Utah. The Wasatch Front does have the chance of an isolated storm Saturday and then again into Sunday. Sunday looks a little more robust on the model with development in the West Desert, which will track towards the Wasatch Front. Flash flood potential probable. Not a safe time to be in low-lying areas. Just stay out of those slot canyons. 90s for tomorrow with isolated storms on deck. 93 in Bluff, 96 in Moab, 104 in St. George. I went warm in Salt Lake. We could see cloud cover kind of hold us back a little bit, but at the end of the day, we hit 97 today. 99's not out of the question. A little bit more of a southerly flow tomorrow could crank us to triple digits. Speaking of, we see them in the south. Drier air by the midweek. Here's the Wasatch Front. We've got 90s. We've got storms. We dry out by Wednesday. You know, what do you like? We've got it.
Was Alana not in her